Hey y'all, welcome to my channel. So we're just getting ready and getting started to do the collective reading. I'm just gonna get started on TikTok Live. I also do this on TikTok, so I'll get that live session started up. But in the meantime, I'll drop a timestamp if you're watching this at a later date of when you can just fast forward to the collective reading. You know what I mean? If you're not interested in hanging out. But let me find some lo-fi tunes and get us ready to go on TikTok, and then we'll be good to go. Tuesday. Hey Ariana, how you doing, my love? How you doing, beautiful? How's the sound and the audio and the visuals over there? It does look a little bit dark. No? That's the thing. It doesn't look dark on my viewfinder. Okay, but now it's like, I think it just had to catch up. Tuesday Night Collective. I'm just getting us started and ready to go on TikTok. But how are you doing, beautiful? Oh, which one? Which one are you talking about? The one earlier today about RuPaul's Drag Race, or are you talking about the one from something else? I just posted so many videos. I posted like 5 videos last week, which I'm really proud of myself from doing. I'm trying to keep that up. Okay, lovely. And then let's get this going because this looks a little crazy. It's looking a little crazy. A little crazy daisy. It's looking like a crazy lady. But I'm not a rapper. I'm not going to slap her. If I bumped it up one, moved it a little bit closer, this just isn't giving. It's just not giving for me. YouTube looks great. TikTok looks not so great. So I wonder if I pulled it over here, would it give me a better output? No. Let me clean the camera. I saw someone on TikTok opinion a week ago on the topic, and it rubbed me the wrong way because they were talking about how you can't be an activist for Black people if you date white people. Yeah, girl. I don't know. That's just so weird to me. That's just so weird to me. Because again, like there's like so many different ways to be an activist and so many different roles that we need activists to play. And activists just cannot do all of the things. They just cannot do all of the things. It's just unrealistic. Nobody can do all of the things. Good. That makes me happy. And let me clean the mirror. That helped just a little bit. That did not help for me. How do I get it brighter? I can bust it up again. I'll put it on 9 because now it looks good. And then, but now, and then now don't the color look a little funny, Ari, on YouTube? Hey, my loves, how you doing? How you doing, Demaria? I'm trying to get my lighting together so we can do this collective reading. But I'm struggling with the setup. Hey, Cam. Thank you. Okay, that's tolerable. That's still not ideal, but it's tolerable. It's giving, but it's giving like orange. It's like, girl, do you watch Drag Race? Girl, look how orange you fucking look. I need to figure out how to work the camera, if I'm being honest. Because that's not what I want to do. I need to work with the aperture. Nope. If I could work on the aperture, I'm pretty sure I can adjust the color, or at the very least keep me from looking so orange, girl. Girl, look how orange you fucking look. Hello. Hey, my loves. How you doing? I did not see your pride pictures. Hey, Lizea. Hey, my love. How's everybody doing? Double tap the screen and share the live session with a friend or two. Yes, I do paid questions. I am going to start off with the collective reading. The collective reading takes about maybe like 30 minutes. And then after that, I'll be open for like personal questions. And those will be $10 or $15 over to my Venmo, PayPal, or Cash App. So if you want to hop in the queue and hop in the line and be the first person to get one, you're more than welcome to do that. I am going to be starting the collective pretty shortly, though. What did I come here to do? I came here to find some lo-fi vibes. Lo-fi. What, I saw one earlier that said lo-fi grown folks. Like lo-fi for grown folks. Let's see. Uh-oh, this battery died. Oh! Wait. Wait, I thought I saw like an orange one. I think I kind of like this. I think I'm going to go with this tonight. Were they on IG? Yes, I was, Priscilla. Yes, I was in a Smile Direct Club. I think I kind of like this. The changing colors in the background. Okay, then yes, I did see them. I thought you had sent them to my phone, Cam, and I was like, girl, I'd be avoiding my text messages like the plague. No tea, no shade. Hey, Missy, how you doing, boo? Yes, you were not tripping. You were not tripping, Priscilla. Okay. But how's everybody doing today? What areas or topics do we need to talk about in today's collective reading? Right, that's what I'm saying. I'm not orange. Like I don't know. I feel like the color changing is still doing a lot on the camera. I don't know if I like it. I'm gonna change it again. We got time. Y'all not in a rush, are you? But let me know what topics we need to career. Okay, angel numbers. Okay, time for a new beginning, Lizea. Hey, Kayla. How you doing, girl? Okay, so money. So I'm hearing a lot of career and money for tonight's collective. If you like the idea of like career and money, drop like a little briefcase. Drop a briefcase emoji or a dollar sign emoji. You know, there were just too many changing variables with that color. I do like purple, but I want something that's gonna match my outfit. Or at least contrast in a nice way. Maybe we'll do red. Let's see what's red giving. What's the red giving, girl? Okay. This looks good on YouTube. And this looks bearable on TikTok. So I think the red, is it moving? No, it's not moving. So this is what we're going to do today. Yes, because I'm trying to go to college this time and I'm praying I can get some loan money. Okay. Okay, so the girls are talking about career, money, the bag. Yes, my loves. Hey, Ashley, girl. How you doing, girl? You're good. No worries, Priscilla. No worries, my love. I just saw 818 on the clock. Okay. Abundance. From the house of abundance. Abundance. From the house of abundance. Okay, I'm gonna need my girlies to move over to YouTube. I don't know what the issue is. I don't know who I gotta suck up to get y'all to move. Who pink taco I gotta eat to get y'all to move to YouTube. Let me know what y'all need. What y'all need me to do to get y'all to move to YouTube. Or is it just never gonna happen? You can also say that too. You can also be like, girl, be for real. It's never gonna happen. And I'd accept that as well. Just let me know. Oh, gotcha. It's only 818 on the East Coast.
Hi there. I'd love to show you what a K-12 public
Okay.
is really like. Step inside.
What you be watching?
Here you can duck.
What and who you be watching on Amara on YouTube? Okay. The phone is charged. We got the lo-fi playing in the back. The lights is good. The camera good. TikTok is good. Yes, YouTube. Yes, we are doing a collective. And I was just watching Shira. So if you can watch Shira, you can watch me. I hope you subscribe to me on YouTube. Because my content on YouTube is better. Yes or no, Ari? Ari the only one on YouTube. So she can vouch. Okay, she didn't see me on both platforms. I think the only other person who really be checking for both is Donna. But Donna been busy lately. What deck am I using today? Okay, hello, and I feel like I need to use the citronella oil, which is interesting. Hello, ancestors, spirit guides, and angels. How are y'all doing? Okay, thank you, Ashley. Thank you. Okay, that's what I was saying. Okay. Okay, that's what I was saying. Like, it's not even a filter. There's no filter over here. Maybe there is a filter. Cause I really be confused. Like, why do I just look better? But part of me feels like I look better because I have a better camera. Cause YouTube don't even have filters on live. Or at least I don't think she do. No? Oh. I was like, I can maybe change it up, but I was supposed to lie to you. Maybe just a little bit, but then it'd be cutting my head off low key. Yeah, that's not it. That's not gonna do it, babe. Is that practically like in between? Yeah, you're just not gonna see my hands. I'm sorry. Puts you sort of. Hey, Tony. Who is Tony? Who is Tony, and why his comment pinned? I have no idea who Tony is. What you mean it's me? Tony is Tony Macaroni. Oh, okay. This is Ashlyn's Tony. Oh, okay. I was like, Tony Macaroni, who is that? Hey, Adriana Galvez. How you doing? Maybe. But I did shave today. But maybe there is a filter. I feel like it's the camera. Because I shaved today, but I didn't put moisturizer on, which is why my face look ashy. You didn't moisturize. I'm doing good, my love. I'm doing good. Okay, I'm gonna moisturize my face. I'm gonna do it on camera. It'll be real quick, I promise. I know this is not what y'all came here for. I know this is not what y'all came here for. But I'm going to just do a little bit, okay? Just a little bit. I'm going to show y'all what I'm using. This video is on YouTube too. So this is Beauty Counter. So they're the leaders in clean beauty. And I'm going to show you my skincare. Right. It'll be really quick, I promise. Thank you for the roses. I appreciate it, Tony. And then, like, I'm putting it all in the computer, girl. Yeah. But, like, I'm like an Avon lady now for Beauty Counter. But this stuff smells so good. They use rose water in it. And y'all gonna see how my skin look better once I'm done. But this is the pink line. This is their like anti-aging line called the Counter Time. Yes. My face been dry for real. Cause I like it been a crazy day. If I'm being honest, it's been a crazy day. Cause like I shaved my face, but then I had to stop in the middle because the battery ran down, and then I came back, but then I had a phone call, and then after the phone call, I had to do something else. So I never really put moisturizer on my face, and I just now realized after looking at my face and it was giving ashy. Thank you, Tony. I appreciate it. Again, if anybody wants to try any of this stuff, check out the link in my bio. Okay, but going back, I can bleed back into the Amara. I really like the color pink. So when we get into the collective, what is this? This is the Tripeptide Radiant Serum. This is for brightening. I don't even know what tripeptide mean, if I'm being honest. This is good for sensitive skin too. It is really good for sensitive skin. That's the thing, because like I don't know, because I know some people sometimes have like adverse reactions to things like retinol and whatnot. But all these ingredients, they're really natural. However, if you do try any of these out, I will say like take it slow, because they have like a lot of like active ingredients, and all of they're like natural and organic and whatnot. You know, you just got to be careful about how many like new ingredients you're introducing into your skin. Yeah, and this is the last one. This is the antioxidant soft serum. Y'all can't even really see it on here, girl. There you go. Get it together, camera. Come on, autofocus. But again, for tonight's collective reading, we'll be getting into career, money, and love. What you mean is that you're lying? Mm-hmm. And that's another thing. So they even have like another. So this is the anti-aging line, but Priscilla, they also have another line that's called Counter Control, which is for people that have like acne. I don't really have acne. I think it's because I eat pretty clean. I don't eat a lot of dairy. Only issue I do have is sometimes when I put makeup on, which is another reason why I try not to do makeup, and I get like ingrown hairs, because I don't know if you can see, but I have like a pimple like right here that's a little sore. I swear to God, there's no filter on this, y'all, because I'm looking at the little like viewfinder on the camera, and how I look on the computer is how I look on the camera. And cameras don't have filters, right? Maybe they do. I'm gonna have to do some research on that, because my skin does look different. It does look like smoother and stuff. Hey, friend, how you doing? Yes. Dark circles. What is it? So like, I can get you a specific recommendation, but they have a vitamin C serum. It's vitamin C and with turmeric. That'll be good for like your dark circles, but you also just want to keep this area like moisturized, and then again maybe apply like a radiant serum or something like that, like a radiant serum, like some type of treatment serum. But if you need a specific recommendation, I'll take a look and get back to you. Yeah, again, vitamin C, retinol for dark circles or like hyperpigmentation or anything like that is going to be really good. Okay. Okay, there is, y'all. Y'all can't see it, but it's tender. It's so tender. Let me get closer. They said they can't see it. And look, this is what I can do. I could do this on YouTube. I could. You see right at the edge of my little eyebrow. You see it now, girl? You see now I'm doing too much. But let's get into it. Yeah. I feel so like soft and pretty, maybe because I just did my skincare. But I feel like I got to do something like soft and pretty. I feel like I just need like another tarot deck with more shades of. You know what? I'm gonna go to my Old and Faithful tonight. So tonight's reading might be a little slower than usual, just because I'm using. That's what I was saying. Yeah, that's what I thought, Ari. Not y'all cupcaking in the comment section. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Ari says she don't think there's a camera. There's a filter on the camera. It's just like a higher quality camera. We should go half on Baby Meaux. What are you talking about? What is, hold up. Not y'all trying to have my babies. We should go half on Baby Meaux. That's what they mean, right? Like, cause like you don't, cause when people say go in half, it means like split the difference in price. Yeah, that's what I figured. With the nano that looks like a deer. I don't even know what you're talking about. With the 9 of Wands that looks like a deer, I have no idea what you're talking about, Ashlyn. But I'm not even going to use that deck. I'm using this one. I'm using my Old Faithful, my tried and true from the very, very beginning, my good Judy CC. Okay, you could just say, be my baby daddy. The answer's still no. I'm so sorry, babes. Love you. But I'm not having nobody's kids no time soon. Yes, I'm getting started right now. I took a little break to do my skincare. But hello, ancestors, spirit guides, and angels. I call you into my space to assist me with this reading this evening. I'll be doing a collective reading here. How's the music? The music isn't too loud, right? We'll be tapping, the girlies have a request today. Usually I don't take requests, But they wanted to know about career and love. And you feel free to sneak in anything else you absolutely feel is like necessary. But we'll start off with career and then we'll move on to love. So if there are any messages or insights that we have for this collective here, anything you want them to know, I'll be here to channel and deliver. But before we get into that, everybody take a deep breath for me. A collective reading, Tony, is a reading that's for the collective of people on the social media forums. You know what I mean? It's not for one specific person. It's kind of like a general message. It's really broad. So some things may apply, some things may be helpful, some things may resonate, and some things may not, right? Which is why I usually ask that the divine helps us and protects us and gives us the gift of discernment so that we're able to tell what is meant for us and what is not. Please give us the wisdom and the clarity that we need to decipher this reading this evening. I'm here to align people with healing, joy, and the most authentic versions of themselves. Yes. But yeah, please bless us, please guide us, protect our minds and our spirits so that we may take everything that is for us and leave the rest behind. Yes, please. Thank you, Ari. I appreciate it. Beautiful. Okay. But again, just as we're getting started, if y'all can help me with the analytics, if everybody in the room, can we get to like 3,500, maybe 4,000 likes on TikTok? That would be very helpful. Ooh, and we got 4 people in here today. If everybody on YouTube can make sure that you double tap that screen or hit that thumbs up button. And share the live session with the friend on two on any platform. That'll just help out my analytics. We can maybe get some more people in the room. And then we'll go ahead and get started, my loves. I appreciate y'all double tapping the screen and sharing the live session. You know what? I can share it myself as well. And this to my good Judies. Now these girlies are already in here, so I don't have to send it to them. Yemisy's in here. Yemisy wasn't here. And then I just got to go back and I'll send it to Kayla, Malik. I don't even know who some of these other people is, if I'm being honest. So I guess that'll be all. Okay. Hello, ancestors, spirit guides, and angels. So I'm going to get started with the collective reading. Okay, so yeah, we're going to get started with the career and money reading. Excuse me. So if there's any messages or insights, regarding the energy or vibration of... Thank you. Thank you, Lizea. Lizea is going to be the first person to get a reading once the collective is done. A Judy is a good friend. A Judy is a good friend. But yeah, we're tapping into the vibration of abundance and money. Please and thank you. So what information do we have for this collective about their finances? Okay. Y'all, I really love this deck. I miss this deck. It's literally my favorite deck. I learned how to read tarot with this deck. Money and career reading. But it's kind of hard to shuffle because you can see it's like well loved and most of the cards have been bent in half. Okay. I feel like the girlies are feeling stretched thin. We have the Page of Pentacles and the Ten of Wands. It's like there's this little, we're holding a little bit of money, okay? We're holding on to what we can hold on to right now. But then, you know what I mean? We're trying to do a whole bunch with it. We're trying to do a whole bunch with it. Ten of Wands, right? And just what I'm hearing is like the divine is like on one hand, some of us are worrying about paying bills. You know what I mean? Some of us were worrying about paying bills and just doing the adult thing. The other half of us, I don't know. I feel like we're trying to like do all these like luxurious, extravagant experiences. You know what I mean? And the divine is like, baby, you ain't got to do all that. You couldn't even if you wanted to, but baby, you don't have to do all that. Right? And so if you can't do all that, just chill a little bit. It's okay to chill a little bit. You can chill a little bit, babes. Right? Six of Pentacles in reverse. These are those like extravagant experiences. And then it's like, it's funny because that's usually not what the Six of Pentacles means, but it's coming through that way is because they're kind of like the beauty, the gifts of the world, right? The wonderful experiences and the gifts from the world. And the divine is just saying, you know what I mean? If I can give it to you, we will. But like, you want to go to Six Flags? I was going to say, you want to get in a submarine? You want to go to Six Flags? You want to get in a submarine? You want to go to Europe? You want to go to Florida? And it's not that we can't have all these things. Is it like the divine is like, be realistic? You know what I mean? There's just other things that you have to do. Right? We are sent here to like experience joy and fun and delight, but the divine is like, you also got to move with intention and, be of service and, make sure that you're an active person in your community, of your neighborhood, right? And it's like, you would definitely be able to do all those other things if you didn't have to be of service, right? If you didn't have to help anybody else, if you didn't have to do your own spirit work, your shadow work, wisen up, become a better person. You know what I mean? But that's just not the reality. The reality is, like we're in Earth school. And Earth school comes with all that additional work, right, my loves? Yeah. Okay. Ari said, not the sub. And so the thing is, and that's another thing, like as I'm just going on, again, even if you were able to do all of those things, you would be tired. Knight of Wands. You'd be exhausted a little bit. You'd be like, whew, girl. Whose idea was it to go to Six Flags and then get in a submarine and then go on a cruise and then and then enroll in school? Hey, plushy Spider-Man, plushy Spider-Man, right? Whose idea was it to do all those things, right? So now we return to self-care, as many of my readings always do, with the Queen of Cups. Hey, Plushie, I'm currently doing a collective reading. But if you would like a yes or no question once the collective reading is done, please send 333 to my Venmo, PayPal, or Cash App. Right? But with this collective, the Queen of Cups is like, what's your self-care looking like? Because again, you're worried about a disaster. You're worried about a Tower card moment. Again, you're worried about not making it to the end. You're worried about not having enough. And the Hangman in reverse is saying, surrender that. Surrender that to the divine. Put it in the divine's hands. The divine is going to take care of you. Pray and set the intention. You know what I mean? That, I'll be able, to pay my bills at the end of the month. Or, I'll be able to make this loan payment. Or I'll be able to whoop-de-whoop-bop-de-wop, whatever. Right? And then continue on doing what you've been doing. Going to work, praying, asking for help when you need it, making sure you're asking for what it is you deserve and desire, because the universe is going to help you. You know what I mean? But right now, a lot of us, we're trying to do it ourselves, and you just can't. You just can't do it yourself. Because Seven of Pentacles in reverse, you've been trying to do it. You've done it. You've tried to do it before in the past by yourself, and what was the result? I'm getting that it didn't work. I know that so many people can resonate with this, that like if you're having a hard time, it's like, I don't know if I'm going to make it this time. I don't know if I'm going to be able to afford X, Y, and Z. And then some serendipitous things happen. Thank you, Tony. And then, this chance of luck comes through and you get a check in the mail, or you let somebody know what you're going through and they cover a portion of whatever the bill is, or they just pay it all together, right? Drop an emoji if this has happened to you. Ariana said, I can feel them telling me not to worry, but I be worried. Cam says, I'm struggling to let the universe take control and trust it. See, Ashlyn dropped an emoji. You know, the universe be taking care of y'all. And the universe has taken care of y'all before, right? But now the universe is asking for your trust. And I get it. I get it that, like, just the blind trust and feeling like you don't have to do anything, that's the difficult part. That's the difficult part. You know what I mean? Trust. I want to see a receipt. I'll trust once I have a check in the mail. I'll trust once the funds is in my account. And babes, I get you. I get you. I get you for real, for real. Because I too have been there. Mm-hmm. Kim said, I'll trust when there's a trick in my DMs. Okay. Yeah, Tony said, I always go with it. I trust the process. And that's what this is about, right? The divine is saying that, you know, so much more can be opened up to you. Fool card, I'm sorry. So much more can be opened up to you when you allow yourself to go on the journey and to not know. That's what the fool card is. The fool, you see them, this little girl, she's standing on the edge of this cliff. She's standing on the edge of this cliff. She don't even know what, she's not supposed to be doing nothing like that. But she just living her lottie-dottie life. All she got is a couple of things in her cute little backpack and her cute little satchel, girl. And she's like, I'm out here. I'm out of town, thugging with my rounds. My hooshy pink, my booty hole brown. Right? They kind of need you to do this. I don't care. You know, I'm just going to continue living life and doing the things that I need to do. And even if you can't do it in entirety, y'all be neglecting your self-care. Y'all be neglecting your self-care. Do your self-care anyway. You know, even if you ain't got money in the bank, you can still take a walk. You can still go meditate. You can still go paint and draw and journal and take a bubble bath, right? But when the money stopped coming through, you know, y'all start taking care of yourself, and now you in the double negatives. Now you in the double negatives. Not her hoe bag. She said, I keep my hoe bag. Okay, Ari said, I'm supposed to get paid and I be wanting to go to the finance office and be like, where is it at? But then my spirit is like, that's not necessary. There's a discernment, right? Now, this is a very specific method. We have the 5 of Cups. See, I'm tapping into somebody's specific energy. Somebody lost some money. Yeah. Somebody lost some money. This 5 of Cups is just telling me that somebody like lost some money. I don't know if like your account was in the negatives or if it's just like somebody like lost some money. Somebody lost some money. Hey, Tony. If you want to get a quick one, please send $10 or $15 over to my Venmo, PayPal, or Cash App. However, you know, I do still have about another 20 minutes before I get to the personals, just so you know. Right? But the 5 of Cups, 10 of Swords in reverse, 3 of Cups in reverse. Right? This is like some of the money was lost. Like, again, somebody like lost some money, but it was like, I don't even know how to explain this, right? Some of this money was lost, but this 10 of Swords in reverse and this 3 of Cups in reverse is that you had plans for that money, but the plans that you had for that money weren't things that you needed to do with that money. If that makes sense. Right? What is it? My roommate, you know, she missed her flight not too long ago, and she was just telling me that her mom told her this thing, that every disappointment is for good. Right? That there's a positive outlook, or that there can be a positive turnaround for everything that's lost. And I know missing out on money don't seem like it's supposed to give what it's supposed to give. Right? Don't nobody ever want to miss out on no money, honey. I know that I don't. But these cards are just saying, again, the plan that you had, it just, something. This is just an example, but like, let's say you lost out on $200. The plan with that $200 was, to have like an extravagant weekend with some friends. Because you don't have that $200, you can't afford to hang out with your friends this weekend. So you don't go hang out this weekend. Or if you do hang out, you go to a park or something. However, if you had the $200, you know what I mean? You would have went to a bar or a club, and then a fight would have broke out, and then you would have got sprayed with mace because the police popped up, whatever. It's just giving you dodged a bullet, and it don't feel that way. But that was it. But okay, this may be you, girl. Your best friend took your money? Okay, because again, this Three of Cups in reverse. This Three of Cups in reverse, again, this is like, again, a social situation. People who are like friends, people that are supposed to be pouring money or energy into you, but like, again, like if I'm tapping into your energy specifically, my love, this is just very much getting like, this was the last straw for you to like break up with this friend, and you probably should have let go of Miss Mamas quite some time ago. Take that if it resonates. If it don't apply, let it fly. But let me get us a action plan, a little bit of a concise action plan on our career and finances. Let me see what you're talking about. That could be you too, Ari. You know what I mean? This is a collective reading. Some girl on TikTok was saying that, her friend had stole her money. But that makes sense with you too, Ari. I'm in the same boat if I'm being for real. Right? But again, that's life. But your necessities will be accounted for. Can we get a bit of an action plan for the career and the money? Mm-hmm. I feel like we're getting into the career now. This definitely feels like an action plan. This still may be money, but this definitely feels like a career. Ace of Wands, Page of Swords, Five of Wands, Chariot card. Yeah. I'm sorry. Sometimes I just break out. It's Ace of Wands, Page of Swords, Five of Wands, Chariot. This feels very like career driven. Mm-hmm. So this is somebody, so I feel like we're tapping into career now. With this Page of Wands and this Page of Swords, somebody needs more information about something that they're passionate about, or something that lights them up, or that brings them information, right? And as you get this more information, kind of like the spirit of competition is going to come up with the Five of Wands, but I'm not getting that this is a bad thing. You know what I mean? I'm getting like, throw yourself into the gauntlet, right? This could be, again, Priscilla, this could be you with like scholarships, right, my love? But this is just like, I'm passionate about this thing. I need to get more information, but I need to apply for a grant. You know what I mean? Or there's like a contest of some sort, or maybe even a job application for a position that's super competitive. But the Chariot card and the King of Swords are saying that's exactly what you need to make the type of decision that you want to make, right? Right now, like, we're in the stage of the beginning. Ace of Wands, Page of Swords. There's a lot of curiosity here. But you need to make a decision, right? But you don't feel confident about making a decision with this Empress card in reverse, right? Somebody doesn't feel confident about making a decision on their career or their finances just because they don't feel like they have enough like information. So again, even if we're taking it back to the finances, Ari, this could be you, having, I don't know if it needs to be a heated conversation, but having a heated conversation with your friends. Or you know what I mean? I don't even know. Eric Comey. I hope I'm saying that right. Eric Comey. You know what I mean?
You need to have an emotional conversation where you come through where there's a little bit of tug of war. There's a little bit of, girl, I don't like that. Or, well, here's what we're not going to do. Or this is mine for the taking, right? Whatever it is, you do need to go through that emotional journey in order to come out on top, right? The Nine of Cups, this is like emotional fulfillment in the self and what you've done, but you can only get here through experiences, right? The Nine of Cups is not easily won. The Nine of Cups comes with struggle. It comes with loss. Again, going back to that Five of Cups, you've got to lose something. You've got to miss out on something. Back to the number 5, there's got to be some type of conflict or grief or sorrow or suffering that you come out on the other side of so that you can truly get to the emotional satisfaction. Because if you get to the emotional satisfaction without the hard work, you don't really appreciate it. Yeah? Exactly, Cam. Them people can deal. Okay, what is it? What's next? Please and thank you, please and thank you, please and thank you. And it's like, I love that we're all talking about this, because as we're all talking about this, my situation is being eased. I gave her a deadline and she paid me back double, but it's the principal. And she doesn't get it. Yeah. That she stole your stuff. I feel you, Eric Holman. Is there anything else? They said we have 3 more cards for you just on the money and the finance era. And then we're moving on into the love life. If you're excited for the love life era, drop a heart emoji for me. What else is it that we have for this group, please? Maybe if I find a different way to shuffle, because I keep trying to shuffle it the way I've been trying to shuffle it. Okay. Yeah. 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 And y'all saw me shuffle these cards. I don't know if y'all saw on YouTube, but they saw me over here. But we get the same ones. You know what I mean? The same 2 first cards. I got the Ace of Wands and the Page of Swords again. Right? But just what this is giving, and I'm giving that this is everybody. Career, money, finances. It's okay to work with a little bit. Temperance. It's okay to say, I only have enough to do a little bit right now. I only have enough to play it small. This is all I can do right now. You know what I mean? Because when you do that, instead of doing the big, extravagant things, this Ace of Wands and Page of Swords says that you get to have more time with. Less is more. You know what I mean? Because you're not trying to ball all out, because you're not trying to buy a bottle, you're not trying to buy sections at the club, you're not trying to take an all expenses paid trip, to the Bahamas, whatever. You really get to engage with the things that you truly care about. You know what I mean? That aren't just a good photo op, but are actually fulfilling to your heart and your soul. Yeah. And then as you engage with the things that are fulfilling to you, actually fulfilling, actually in alignment, actually that bring you inspiration, actually make you feel good, there's a learning process, right? There's actually information from that you can take. There's something that you can learn from that. Instead of 7 of Cups in reverse, instead of, even though the trip might have been nice, you just might have got drunk, okay? You just might have gone, got drunk, got blacked out a couple of times, bought you a couple of cute outfits, and called it a day. But now, because you can't do all that extra stuff, you actually have to slow down, take a little bit of the things that light you up, and carry information that's going to be invaluable to you. Information that you're going to carry with you for the rest of your life. Right, my loves? That's the true celebration. That's the true celebration. That's the true joy. That's the true vacation. That's what life really is about. Okay? Can you open a civil case for someone who owe you money? I think you can. Yeah. Do somebody owe you money, Kim? Miss Eric Comey over here, she said she gonna get her money back and her friend gonna pay her back, but it's the principal. She stole the money. Yeah. But please thank your ancestors, spirit guides, and angels for that message. And now we're gonna tap into love. Flavor of love. Ooh. But Eric Comey, you said she stole. No, you're right. It's the principal. It's the principal. I don't care if you gave it back. I almost said the B word. I don't care if you decided to give it back. You still took it without permission. But hello, ancestors, spirit guides, and angels. Thank you for that financial reading, that money energy reading. We're now going to tap into the love energy. Can we get some information and insights for the girls? For the girls about the love life. So is it hot? Is it steamy? Is it icy? Is it cold? Anything about the collective love energy you would like to be told? I'm here to deliver. Please and thank you, please and thank you, please and thank you. What is it that we can tell the folks? What is this? It's funny because I'm seeing a lot of the same cards, which is what I tell y'all all the time, that all the energy is the same. It just expresses itself in different areas of our lives, right? She said, okay, I needed to move that up, and then I hope it don't fall back. Is this better? Because I just didn't like the fact that my head was cut off on the tubes of you. I think we at a good spot now. See you later, Kim. Love you, boo. Okay, getting into this love reading. So 10 of Pentacles, Tower card in reverse, 9 of Cups in reverse, Fool card. We talking about marriage. Okay, we talking about the house and the home, the happily ever after. Right? That's what's on this board right now. This collective is concerned with their love life or their partnerships that are going to be here forever and ever and ever and ever and ever and ever and ever and ever. Right? However, Tower card in reverse, 9 of Cups in reverse. Again, what was I saying about that 9 of Cups? This 9 of Cups is about reaching emotional fulfillment and wisdom within the self as a result of hardship, as a result of grief, of upsets, of loss, of travesties. Tower card in reverse, right? That have already occurred. So I don't know if this has happened in your relationship or if it's going to happen or what. But Tower card, 9 of Cups in reverse, I'm just getting that some type of upset or surprise has happened. And I don't know if it's you or your partner or the people you're dealing with, but somebody is not learning. They're not. And then it's not even just about learning. It's about, right? It's about leveling up emotionally. Like a lack of emotional intelligence about how do I change this energy so that I have a new emotional paradigm in the future, right? Full card. How do I start anew? How do I have a new beginning? How do I get not just a clean slate, right? Because there's like, I'm getting a clean slate. Like we can get a clean slate, but in last week's collective reading, remember when we were talking about getting a clean slate and then doing the same things that dirtied it up last time, right? We want new mess. We want new mess here. We want a different kind of drama. But right now, I don't know if it's you or the person you're dealing with, but somebody is worried that it's going to be this way forever and ever and ever and ever, ever. 10 of Cups in reverse, 9 of Swords. However, it's not going to be that way forever, right? Because we have the Three of Swords. Pay attention to your Saturn transits. And while we're on the topic, let's talk about Saturn, right? Saturn is in Pisces right now. And then I think that Neptune is going to be retrograding in the sign of Pisces at the end of the month. Right? Which is going to give us opportunities to deal with karma, as we have a conjunction there. Karma in the sign of Pisces around just like maturity and growth and realistic boundaries and realistic forms of communication, right? Taking all the feeling out of it and getting to the core of what the thing is in our spirits and in our emotions, and like not just that, but what is it? The energetic and spiritual consequences. Yes, going back to that emotional, going back to that Nine of Cups, right? So keep an eye out for that, right? However, while we also have that going on, you know, we have the Sun and Mercury moving through the signs of Cancer, which is trining off with that. So again, throughout this week, we're going to have multiple opportunities, right? We're going to have multiple opportunities to identify with ourselves and the words we're using to actually get some type of result, right? So again, and it's all water signs. So I don't know if you want to take a spiritual bath, or maybe, because kind of what they're showing me is people having conversations by the water. So I don't know if you and your lover, y'all need to go have a conversation by the beach. And even if you just need to have a conversation with yourself, whether it's a lake, a stream, in by a river, you know, at the beach, in the rain. You know what I mean? There's something about the cleansing properties of water that are actually going to help you get some of the emotional newness, the emotional freshness, the emotional excitement that I feel like some of us are lacking right now. Yes. I need to do meth, honey. Stop it. Yes, he has someone pregnant. I went to jail for him, and he's still doing the same. He won't leave you. Ciao. Drop an emoji if this is resonating. Okay. All right, Ari. Let's get some more information for the collective. Ashlyn's crying. Can we get some more messages for the collective, please and thank you? How are y'all liking the lo-fi today? More messages for the love collective, please and thank you. So what is this? So I'm getting a number of things, and like take this with a grain of salt. He say he owe me. I even have a restraining order, and he still come to my door. My door doesn't lock anymore. What you mean it don't lock no more? Do you need new locks? Do you need to call a handyman? Eric, homie, don't get caught up in no mess now. We do have a lot of tens. Like, tens have been coming through. And when we see tens, it's time to end one cycle and start another. Okay, Ari said get a pew pew, Miss Eric, homie. And they not talking about much, Ari. They just talking for the most part. Okay, Eric homie said, yes. She down with the firearms. She down with the firearms. You know, all these fruit flies are irritating. And why are they in my bedroom anyway? I think I need to eat something. But getting down to the second part of this love reading. Here's what I'm going to say. I feel that some of us in the room, we need to be harsh. It's like, it could be harsh, it could be mean, or it can just, you know, be like BFFR. With this Five of Swords, right? 9 of Pentacles in reverse, 7 of Pentacles in reverse. Again, we're not seeing growth, we're not seeing developments, we're not seeing progress, and it's giving ghetto. And it's giving ghetto because I don't know. Again, take this with a grain of salt. But y'all know whenever I see these fives, sometimes I say sometimes people's feelings need to be hurt. And not in a malicious way that you're going out of your way to hurt people's feelings, but I know sometimes we don't want people to be upset with us, or we don't want to hurt people's feelings. So we keep our true feelings or the true things that we think about or our opinions or our critiques to ourselves, to spare the other person's feelings, to save the other person's feelings. But these cards are just telling me when we do that, when we keep the truth, when we keep the truth from others, what we're actually doing is we're harming them. Right? We got to let people know the truth and experience, again, those frustrating emotions so that they then have the motivation to level up and to change and grow. Right? If not, and this could be vice versa, this can be you or your partner. With this Four of Cups, we're sitting here and we're looking at them frustrated and disappointed and saying things can be so much better. Whereas the other person, they think everything's hoity-toity. They think everything's fine. They think everything's great, and or vice versa, right? Where they're keeping information from you and you think everything is fine or great, where they actually want to tell you, this ain't it, that ain't it, that ain't it, that ain't gonna cut it. Right? But this is the way. This is the way. Because after that, 10 of Cups World card. Again, this is how we turn that 10 of Cups upright. We get to our happily ever after. We start experiencing new journeys. We have new lessons coming our way and new ways of organizing our love life. You're right, Ashley. It does pull us out of our alignment. With boundaries. Closed mouths don't get fed. Be stern with your boundaries and the truth. Put that foot down. Okay, Ari, I hear you, girl. Right? Empress. Happy ever after. Ashlyn said it takes so much energy to get back to alignment that it's too hard to have strong boundaries. I think that's what she said. But what is it? There's a phrase that's coming to mind because we have the Empress. Then we have the Eight of Wands in reverse. And then we have the Page of Cups. And there's this thing one of my college professors used to say. She used to say, bring the woman in the room. Right? And she would say that. And mind you, she was saying this to a bunch of 19, 20, 21, 22-year-olds, right? We were in college. But she would say it to some of the young ladies because sometimes, and we come into the room and we start talking to people and we start using a sweet, nice little voice. Well, no, that's okay. I don't mind. Could you help me with da-da-da-da-da? If it's all right, if it's not too much trouble. Because we want to seem nice and we want to be sweet and we want people to like us. When Raimi used to say, bring the woman in the room, this is the Empress. The Empress, she ain't got to be cute. She ain't got to be shy. She ain't got to be none of that. Now, she may be nurturing. She may be loving. She does have the emotional intelligence, to communicate tough ideas without making herself smaller. Right? Or victimizing her own perspective. But the Empress is the Empress, okay? When the Empress say no, the answer is no. The Empress, oh no, this isn't going to work. Kind of how Shira said. Okay, Shira? What Shira said. She said, excuse me? When somebody gets you effed up, excuse me? And Shira said, that's all you gotta say. You ain't gotta pop off, you just gotta, excuse me? Like, make them repeat themselves. Because, and make them, like, you ain't even really gotta address it. You just gotta let them know that they could have you at, excuse me? Not on my watch. Okay, Ari? Yes, my love. So that's just what these cards are getting. So do the opposite of the cute, coy. And this girl is so cute. She's so cute. We love her. She's so cute. We love her. But she's not this. She's not sitting on the throne. Okay? She don't have it all. She don't have her own garden, her own area. No shade to her. Right? Ten of Wands at the bottom of the deck. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Ten of Wands and the King of Wands. So there's just like a lot of like masculine energy, a lot of like selfish masculine energy. At the bottom of this, my loves. That's the thing. I'm not sleepy. Sometimes I just like yawn when I do readings. Because like as I'm doing readings, like my energy expands. And yawning, I just need more oxygen to tap into more energy and more information, right? Right, because I definitely took a nap today, so I'm not sleepy. Yes, my loves. Let me know if that helped. But now I'm gonna get us all an oracle card, and then we'll start with the good Judies and then the private readings. So again, if you want to get a personal reading, you're very welcome, Ashlyn. If you want to get a personal reading, please send 10 or 15 over to the Venmo, PayPal, or Cash App. Unless, you're a subscriber to my TikTok or my Patreon. Okay, shout out to Ori for subscribing to the second tier of my Patreon. If you subscribe to me in any platform, be it here on TikTok or on Patreon, you get one free mini reading a week. Yes? Okay, yes. You could definitely get a shout out. Everybody who follows me on Patreon gonna get a shout out. I can promise you that right now. Okay? But let's get into it. Let's get this oracle card. Again, if you're a good Judy and you want to get your free mini reading this week, please let me know in the comment section, be it on TikTok or YouTube, and let me just get our oracle card. Hello, ancestors, spirit guides, and angels. Thank you for assisting me with that collective reading. Ooh, excuse me. Can we get an oracle card for the collective to send us away with a nice bow wrapped around these collective readings? Okay. We have Priscilla. Well, before Priscilla, I know that this is 3 cards, and I'm not going to read all 3 of these. I'm going to shuffle again. Before the good Judies, I do know that we have Lizea. Lizea, you still in here? Lizea sent for a personal reading earlier. Yeah, we have Lizea, then we have Priscilla, then we have Emily, Ari and Ashlyn. Let me know if y'all would like y'all mini readings this week. Can you get an oracle card for the collective, please, and thank you? It's funny, I was just talking about masculine energy. I will be on later on this week. Hey, Stefan, yes, I can. The new guys. What's the new guys? Stefan, if you send $10 or $15 over to my Venmo, PayPal, or Cash App, I can do that for you, Ari. Absolutely. Absolutely, Emily. You could definitely take a rain check. Yeah, I'll be on tomorrow. And then I'll be doing Thursday night takeovers with Aisha on Thursday. I may even get on Friday, but we'll see. Don't quote me on that. But let me read this card, y'all. But we have Brothers of the Rose. Again, masculine energy is coming through, which is very interesting. Brothers of the Rose. Sacred masculine, honor, protection, and support. This is the card of the sacred masculine. Like the feminine, the sacred masculine exists within each and every one of us. And together, we are being called to balance both energies within us, the sun and the moon, solar and lunar. Perhaps this is what it means to birth a new world. The sacred, mature masculine is something so needed in our world right now. It's the part of us that lives in deep honor and reverence of the feminine. It recognizes the goddess within all of us, within all of life, including the earth, and is committed to protecting and living in devotion to the feminine. The sacred masculine knows that striving and overpowering, enduring, and conquering the world are not helpful. I'm hearing the divine said that a lot of people in this collective have been enduring, which is just like taking on and taking on and taking on and taking on. You know what I mean? Instead of, like finding a place or a way to not have a good night, Emily, to not endure so much and take on so much, right? The sacred masculine is strong and tender, protective, but not defensive. This card could be a sign. Stupid ads. This card could be a sign that you're being called to work on the sacred masculine energy within you that's maturing and rising. It could be that you're being called to work on ancestral healing of the paternal line. It could also be an indication that you're being called to invoke or acknowledge the sacred masculine in those around you. Or it could represent the sacred masculine appearing somewhere in your life. The sacred masculine exists within all of us. They are encircling you so that you can do your sacred work, so that you can be a part of the return of the goddess on this earth. The rose is their emblem, and they wear it proudly on their hearts. And then the journaling or meditation prompt is, how are you being called to work with the sacred masculine? Yes, my loves? Okay. Okay, so that concludes our collective reading. Alrighty, I've been on for an hour and 15 minutes. That went by so fast. Hour and 15 already. Take your time. Take your time, Ari. Yeah, but please thank our ancestors, spirit guides, and angels for allowing me to deliver these messages to us. And let's get into these personals. So again, first up, we have Lizea, then Priscilla. Emily's going to take a rain check. And then we have Ashlyn. And then we have Ashlyn. Okay. Hey, Stefan. Yes, and Stefan, if you would like a reading, please send 10 or 15 over to my Venmo, PayPal, or Cash App. Those links can be found in my bio. Lo-fi. Lizea, what can I do for you, beautiful? Hello, ancestors, spirit guides, and angels. Thank you for helping me deliver those messages to the collective. We're not going to tap into Lizea's energy. Okay. Lizea keeps catching repeating ones. So any information or insights we have for her about the repeating numbers she's seeing, I'm here to deliver, please and thank you. Tapping into Lizea's energy. What is it she needs to know about seeing these repeating ones? I'm getting, are you not talking about what you need? You could let me know if this doesn't resonate or not, but I'm getting that, like, and it may not even necessarily just be like what you need, right? But I'm getting that you're not talking about what, like, either things that are coming up in your intuition or the things that are going to make you feel good, right? You have the Eight of Pentacles, Eight of Swords, and the Queen of Cups in reverse. When the Queen of Cups is in reverse, she's kind of self-sacrificial. Like, she kind of goes with the flow. She does what other people wants to do. She doesn't do what she wants to do. She's like, oh, this is what you want to do. All right, I guess we can do that. Because she don't really feel like arguing or making other people upset. That could be one way of it, but with this moon card here, it feels a little deeper, a little more intuitive, right? So it may not necessarily be that you're just going with the flow just to not upset anybody, but you may not be, speaking about like what's in your soul with the moon card or what your intuition is telling you because I don't know. Oh, is this the kids thing? Is this the kids thing? Have you told DeMarco that you don't want kids? And that you're not going to have a kid? Is that it? That's all this is. That's all this is, babes. Six of Cups in reverse. This is children. Hangman in reverse. Surrender. Right. Surrender. Let go. What it is you're keeping in the shadows. Emperor card. Be stern about your boundaries, about what it is you want, about what it is you're accepting and not willing to accept. Even the Four of Cups in reverse you had over here, right? You're really dissatisfied with the circumstances. Girl, let me not. Going back to what was it? Going back to who was it? We were just looking at her. The Queen of Cups in reverse. Not saying what you want to say because you don't want to upset other people or because you just really, really, really want to be in a relationship. And let me put it this way. And you don't even know if he's going to leave you. You don't know that. You do not know that. Hello, ancestor spirit. Again, girl, you do not know if that's what he's going to say. And even if he do say that, and even if he do you want to be a mother for the rest of your life? Or do you just want to keep this boy around? Can we get an action plan for Lizea, please, and thank you? Well, those are your options. And that's the thing. It sounds cute sometimes, but be for real. Is that really what you want? I don't want to hear about the cuteness. Can we get an action plan for Lizea? Okay. Look, they're saying, look, something is going to change. Something is going to pop, whether you want it to or not. Whether you want it to or not. So it's very much giving, do you want to be the cause or do you want to be the effect? Do you want to be the initiator of the action or do you want to be on the receiving end of the action? Right? Moon card, 3 of Wands. Again, this could be the baby. This could very well be the baby. There's nothing to be scared of, babes. This could be the baby. This could be that the baby is coming in. Right? 3 of Wands is about things coming in, things coming through. Right? Or alternatively, you know what I mean? This could just be your shadow, you know, the illusion. Again, all this Piscean energy could just be like the illusion. 4 cups in reverse that the worst possible thing is going to happen. This 3 of Swords feel like BFFR. This 3 of Swords feels like, you know, it's just maturity. You know what I mean? Who feelings do you want to hurt? Again, King of Swords in reverse, 5 of Swords in reverse. What is it there? Because there's something about the secret of it all. It's something about the secret of it all. Or just the fact that you're withholding this information is not good. What is it? It's not good. Is not good for like building a family, right? With the 4 of Wands in reverse. It's not good for the relationship. It's not good for the household, right? Because something that happens is that like, and it's not to say that you're going to do this forever, but so take this next part with a grain of salt, like a heavy grain of salt, like a pinch. Yes. And then like, because something that pops up in astrology charts is that usually when we look at a child's astrology chart, it's not just their astrology chart. I mean, it is their astrology chart, but the first 7 years, you kind of get a picture of what it is that their parents are going through, right? And then like, you know, some of the epigenetic things that get passed down are present in the child's chart. Right. And something that may come up, again, take this with a grain of salt, is that, you know, you weren't expressing all of your true desires. You weren't expressing all of yourself. And not to say that's not a reason to have the child, right? But the 7 of Wands just feels like you're trying to avoid that issue, but that issue is going to come up anyway. Again, like the issue or the challenge of having to express yourself and really vouch for what you want, it's gonna come up. It's gonna come up again. So do you want it to come up now or do you want it to come out later? Hey, Harry. Hey, Harry. Write it down. Send a text message. Write a letter. And it's like, he ain't hearing me for real. Okay. I'm trying to be for real. The thing is, like, if he not hearing you, you know what I mean. I don't know what to tell you, girl. But this is why they sending you them repeating ones. I know that much. And again, Hierophant at the bottom of the deck. You already know what this Hierophant mean. Okay. Girl, every time you didn't got a reading in the past 2 weeks, this Hierophant then came out. So I know you know what it means. Okay, very unserious. Very unserious. Oh, girl, take a break. Rest your fronts. Become celibate. Chaste like the Virgin Mary for a period of time. Again, doing that is just going to help you see your options and clarify some things. Okay, good. Wait. I'm about to cry. This She said it's been a week too long. She said enough. You're killing me, Lizea. Lizea, you're killing me. Okay. She said my fast is over, honey. Love. You about to kill me. And the thing is, no, because they said a week is fine, and that's what I did. You right, that is what you did. And she about to wrap it up. Now, were you intentional about it? Were you intentional about it? Were you like meditating and like going for them walks like you said you was gonna do, and journaling and cleaning your room and whoop de whoop wop de wop, whatever? Did you do what you needed to do? You know what, Lizea? I'm not supposed to play what you did. Girl, please thank your aunts. I'm just so tired. I feel you. Now, here's one other thing, and I know you don't want to hear this. But sometimes when we become tired, right, when we don't express ourselves, when there are feelings that we are keeping on the inside, be they anger, frustration, grief, sorrow, any range of emotions that we do not allow ourselves to like express or express to the point where we get some type of resolution, they sometimes manifest themselves as like fatigue and tiredness, right? And always feeling like you need to take a nap. But I do know that you're also preggers, and that may be a symptom of that. Right, my love? But Lizea, my love, that's all I have for you. Please thank our ancestor, spirit guides, and angels. And until next time, this is XOMO. I hope this helps. At least you know why they're sending you them numbers now. Who is next? Up next, we have Priscilla. Emily stepped out. Then we have Ashlyn and Ari. Oh gosh, is that your brother? Is that your brother who stepped in? Oh, that is your brother who stepped in. You ain't been here in a minute. Oh, I didn't know your brother stepped in. I was not trying to out you like that, sis. I was not trying to spill your tea like that, sister. My bad. Oh, okay. Whatever. Y'all are silly. Priscilla,
Priscilla, what you doing, girl? Okay, come on, Sistren. I like Sistren. Okay, the ancestors was like, okay, we need the family support for this one. What can I do for you, Priscilla? What's your question? Oh, it's about the college I wanted to go to. If I'm going in there for the fall, for sure. It's a cute little break. That's what my commercial breaks is like. I hope y'all taking y'all bio breaks. I hope you're sipping your water, using the restroom, breathing, unclenching your jaw, relaxing your shoulders. Okay. Hello, ancestors, spirit guides, and angels. I need to tell you about this boy I was talking to earlier, Harry. Y'all might know about him. Who knows about Adam? Who I done told about Adam? Drop a heart emoji if y'all know about Adam, the boy from DC, more specifically. Hello, ancestors, spirit guides, and angels. Let's tap into Priscilla's energy. Priscilla is looking for some information on the college she wants to attend. She would like to know, is she going to college for sure in the fall? So any information or insights we have for Priscilla, about her college attendance, I'm here to deliver. Please and please. Please and thank you. Please and thank you. Please and thank you. I believe so. Is Priscilla going? Yeah. Is Priscilla? Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We got like 6.5 yeses. Yes, you're going. However, Priscilla, the first card that came out is the Ten of Wands. This is going to take work. It's just going to take work. Yeah, it's going to take work. It's going to be a lot of balancing, a lot of juggling, but you will be able to go. Ten of Cups, Six of Swords, Chariot card, Queen of Pentacles, Knight of Wands, Hierophant. These are all yeses. These are all like, this is a good investment. Move forward. You're on the right path. Keep pushing, like motivating yourself. This is all lovely. This is all great. Again, it's going to take some discipline and some practice and maybe some advice. I'm not sure if you met with like counselors or anything like that. Some assistance and some help is definitely going to be needed, but do not let your fears, like fears or anxiety hold you back, right? Even when it begins to get tough, keep going because it's a yes. World card at the bottom. Look, girl, you just like, and then you got all these angels supporting you. You got the Lover's card and the World card at the bottom of the deck. This is a yes on a yes on a yes on a yes on a yes. Okay, good. But double thumbs up. Yes, my love. Okay. We have Ashlyn, then we have Ari. Ari, you still in here, yeah? And she said she wanted to tap into Ian's energy. Ashlyn, girl. All right, thank you, my love. I appreciate you.
Okay, you're very welcome, Priscilla. Again, I appreciate y'all hanging out with me. Again, if you would like a mini reading, please subscribe to my channel here on TikTok or over on Patreon. I do prefer it on Patreon because TikTok give me $2 out of the 6, whereas I get like $5.90 out of the 6 on Patreon. Yes. But what else? Yeah, if you want an in-depth reading with the action plan, please send $10 or $15 over to my Venmo, PayPal, or Cash App. But let's get into Ashland's energy. Hello, ancestors, spirit guides, and angels. Let's tap into Ashland's energy. Ashland is looking for a general reading, so any information or insights we have for Ashland, I'm here to deliver. Please and thank you, please and thank you, please and thank you. General reading for Ashland, please and thank you. Ashland, how are you feeling? I'm not sure if I believe in like good or bad energy. It's just like, girl, what's going on? It feels like, I know you were here for the end of the love reading. It feels like overly masculine in a defensive way, right? It feels like your energy feels like broad scope overview. Again, it feels like very defensive. Stuck with my career. I got fired in school out of K. If I'll finish registration. The love reading went because my friends are getting in the way. Because just kind of what I'm like picking up on, there's like this defensive energy. There's like this defensive energy like present, but the defensive energy has just never worked. Like the defensive energy has never gotten you the result that you're looking for, right? And it may have protected you, right? Quote unquote, it might have protected you, but it's really just giving that it's just protected you from evolving or growing or letting love and light in the way that you really wanted to. I definitely get that this is with your friends. What they saying? Take this with a grain of salt. Hey Shika, how you doing? Before we move into that, because like at the bottom of the deck, I don't. All right, Ari, I got you, my love. Okay. Because like again, going back to this defensive energy. There's like the first thing that came up is like the Ten of Swords, right? There's a stop somewhere, right? Then you have the Ten of Cups in reverse, followed by the Five of Swords, and the Knight of Pentacles in reverse, right? But like as I was saying before, it kind of seems like there's this way that you deal with things. I could be wrong, but there's this way or habit of way that you're dealing with things that feels very defensive. You know what I mean? It feels like because it's not to say that your friend is 100% right. But let me know if this resonates or not, right? It's not to say that your friend is 100% right, but there may be something to hearing her out, right? Or just like if there's anything that she's saying that may be like resonating in your intuition that you may not be listening to because it's not the result that you want. It kind of seems like if it's not the result, if it's not the outcome that you want, you just not trying to listen to it. Chariot card in reverse, Six of Wands in reverse. And I'm not getting any balance cards here, but we have the Sun card that it'd be easier to get here. You know what I mean? If we were at least open to have a conversation about it. Now, again, I was saying, it's not to say that she's 100% right, because the way that she's delivering it may be wrong. Right? Two of Cups in reverse. This is definitely the friendship. But the Ace of Swords, the King of Swords, you know what I mean? There's just like a lot of information, and there may be like a little bit of truth of what she's saying. Just a little bit. Temperance card. But it's like, again, taking it with a grain of salt. Taking it with a grain of salt and navigating it. Strength card in reverse, Death card. It's possible. Let me see. Is Tony grooming Ashlyn? Any information we have for Ashlyn, I'm here to deliver. Please and thank you. Is Tony grooming Ashlyn? Yeah, I would say that. Right. I can't necessarily say that he's grooming you. I'm not getting that. Like, a groomer is King of Swords in reverse, Hierophant in reverse. There's just like a number of other cards, like Seven of Swords, you know what I mean? Like secrecy, like controlling, like cards that would pop up. They're showing me the Hermit card now. But Six of Cups, like Page of Cups, like I don't think he's with you for the right reasons. I think that your youthfulness is the most attractive thing about you to him. The Six of Cups and the Page of Cups. It's really just like It's your youthfulness. You know what I mean? Which again isn't a bad thing, but next to the Five of Swords and the Temperance card, you know what I mean? That's not, I'm not getting that's what you're here for. Yes, I would say that. But you might have known. High Priestess in reverse, Queen of Wands in reverse. I can't necessarily say that that's fake. It could be, especially with the way that this Five of Swords is talking. He could still feel called to get married to you, but Six of Pentacles in reverse at the bottom of the deck. It's just not for the reasons you think it is. Right? We also have the Death card here. What is it? What has your intuition been telling you this? Because again, girl, these cards are just kind of telling me you knew this. Mm-hmm. I don't think your intuition is scared. I think you were scared because you don't want it to be true. Right. Mm-hmm. I feel that. He gives me the option of both to work or not. Mm-hmm. Right. That's the thing, girl, I know. Hey, Cynthia, if you'd like a reading, please send 10 or 15 over to my Venmo, PayPal, or Cash App. Is Tony cheating? No, he's not. No. But that's the thing, like, he tells you the truth. Or at least it's his version of the truth. King of Swords, it's his versions of the truth. He's like, he's right. He's not. Again, the thing is, like, Ashlyn, again, all this stuff is kind of subjective, especially with the King of Swords here on the board. I'm going to just break it to you this way. Like, he likes you because of your youth and your beauty, right? Those are the biggest two factors on the board, and that's loud and clear in this reading, right? Now, is he lying about marriage? I don't know. You know what I mean? But I know sometimes men will just marry you because you're beautiful and you're youthful. Let's just call it a bean. Some people will do that. Again, I'm not sure how old he is, but sometimes when they get up there in age, they'll do that. Right? Number two, you know what I mean? If you're looking for true love, I don't think that's what this is. I'm going to just call it a bean. If you're looking for true love, true divine, like heavenly partnership, I'm going to just keep it a bean. I don't think that's what it is. But if you listen to Shira Stephan, Shira might tell you, to get you a good little bank account going. Okay? Have him pay the bills while you go to work, and then once you're done with school and whatnot, Shira might tell you to run them pockets for 2 to 3 years. Not saying what you should do. Maybe, but I just don't think that's it. Again, like, it's so dicey. It's so dicey, Ashlyn. And it's like the youthfulness. Because I don't think that men know your heart. But again, you know, your perspective, again, is youthful. You have a young heart. You have a young way of seeing the world, which, again, may be the thing that's attractive. Again, there's all these, like, cute little technicalities. Does he like her personality? Does he like her personality? Does he like her personality? It's... Yes and no. The first yes that we got is the Six of Cups. Again, like I was saying, you have a youthful personality. You know what I mean? But the first no that we got is the Magician card in reverse. This is related to the ego. Then we got the King of Pentacles in reverse. You know what I mean? He's shelling out money because he has money. Maybe because he's sad, maybe because he's insecure, maybe because he feels like the only thing he has to offer is money. Right? I would say be careful with him. Temperance card. Maybe he likes a little bit of your personality, but maybe he don't like, maybe it's not the impulsiveness or the fiery side of you. King of Wands in reverse. But again, he has no problem shelling out money. Yeah. But girl, that's a lot of people's problem. A lot of these men's problems when they get to that age. Right? I may not be the best person to get you advice on this. You know, take everything I'm saying with a grain of salt. Yes, exactly, Ashlyn. Exactly. Sleep on it. Sleep on it. You know what I mean? Sleep, pray, meditate, and figure out what you want to do. Because me and my best friend, we were having this conversation earlier today that you got to be careful of, you got to be specific about what you pray for. Yes, Casey. Yes, Casey. I have a list of people who fell asleep while getting their readings. I can do you right after Ari. Is that okay? Mm-hmm. And that's what I'm saying. Again, on the Shira 7 tip, girl, just keep it a beam. And what is it? I was saying you got to be specific about what you pray for, because you said you wanted to sit in your feminine and not have to go to work. And I'm not sure what it was you prayed for or you asked the divine for. But if all you asked for, you know what I mean, was to be able to sit in your feminine energy and not have to go to work and have things be easier and have you be provided for, the universe might have provided you with that. Right? Did you ask to sit in your feminine with the soulmate of your dreams who loved you and respected you for your personality and who you were going to become and your personality, like your view on the world, and wanted to build a family with you? I'm not sure what you prayed for. If that's what you want to do. For as long as that's satisfying with you. Because if I was in your position, again, this is not divine advice. I'm going to tell you right now. This is not divine advice. Okay, girl. I'm going to let you know this right now. But if I could have somebody take me on trips while I went to school and have my bills paid and provided for, sprinkle, sprinkle, I just might do it. I'm going to keep it a bean. Yeah. That's advice from our recent 3D round. Mm-hmm. Yeah, my love. All right, Ashlyn, you in a tough spot. Are you in a tough spot to be so young? But I hope this helps. Please thank our ancestors, spirit guides, and angels. And until next time, this is XOMO. And again, get a second opinion. If you need me to make a recommendation for you, let me know. Right, my love? Ari, you here? Oh, look, Ari, let me know if you're ready. She says she. And then we also have, I think after, did we have anybody after Ari? Or did we just have Casey? Yeah, sit with it. Sit with it, Ashlyn. You ain't got to make no decisions today. Pull some cards on your own. Do do some divination for yourself, right, my love? Casey, let me know what your question is. Okay. I hear you. Yeah, because she need it, girl. She's stuck between a rock and a hard place. I'm going to send you a message later, Ashlyn. Have a good night, my love. Casey? I don't know. I know you don't do health, but can you see me living a healthier, more fulfilling life? We could definitely check in about it. Hello, ancestor, spirit guides, and angels. Thank you for delivering those messages over to Ashlyn. We're now going to tap into Casey's energy. Again, for anybody coming on by, if you would like a reading, please send $10 or $15 over to my Venmo, PayPal, or Cash App. Well, we're now going to tap into Casey's energy, and Casey would like to know, do we see Casey? Let me see how much you sent. So, like, can you send on Venmo, right? I just want to go back and see how much you sent so I know if I'm getting you an oracle card or not. Can we get some information and insights for Casey? Is Casey going to have a healthier, joyful life? Any information we have for her health? I'm here to deliver. Please and thank you. Please and thank you. Please and thank you. Any information for Casey? Casey, the answer is yes, but I'm just getting that you have to choose it. You have to choose it. You're dealing with some pretty heavy energies, if I'm being clear. First card that you got is the Ace of Swords. This is a definite yes. This is a definite yes, right? But this could be that you just need access to different information, have some different conversations, need to do some learning. You're definitely going to need some help. So I don't know. With the Hierophant in reverse, this could be access to a doctor, like a fitness coach, a dietitian, you know what I mean? Like an addiction counselor, if that's something that you may need with just some of the energies I'm looking at the board, you know what I mean? It's definitely possible, but two things. You're going to have to choose it and you're going to need help. Without a shadow of a doubt, you're going to need help. And I'm getting that help in choosing it is the key, right? You have the Seven of Cups in reverse. The Seven of Cups in reverse, this is about your emotional options. And the funny thing about like your emotional options and the different type of lifestyles that you can live, again, I'm not sure what's going on with your health, but like they're kind of explaining it to me like in a vibration type of way. You know what I mean? I'm not sure if it's like a chronic illness or if you just have like weird body reactions or anything like that, which may be happening depending on if you have like any like funny like Uranus or Neptunian placements in your chart or Pisces placements in your chart in the health houses. But again, the way that they're showing it to me, it's like an alignment thing. This is just an example, but let's say you have like rosacea or something like that, or you have eczema, right? And although like your eczema may not be completely healed or like cured, you know what I mean? But by like, again, getting information, and this could be even doing information on your own part, like getting information about, I realize that I have these type of flare-ups when I eat these type of meals or have these kind of drinks, or go to these type of places or use these type of body lotions or use a towel. You know what I mean? It's just like getting information about how your mind and your body are reacting to certain things is going to help you identify what direction you should go in when it comes to your health, right? Again, it feels very active on your part. Secondarily, Judgment card and the Devil card, again, this feels like a choice, and it feels like you know this, right? You know what I mean? I think something that comes through is that like Five of Swords in reverse, that you may say that it's hard or it's difficult or some of the words that you think or the perspective that you may think about, right? I think it is too. Working with the trainer, but I'm debating seeing a therapist because mentally I'm spitting. I would definitely say, yeah, like talk to a therapist because the thing is you are going to need help, right? And again, it is very mental. Like you may need like tools and things like that. And even, I don't know if you've ever had a therapist before, but let's say it doesn't work. Or let's say even the first therapist doesn't work. There's different types of therapies you can try. There's different types of therapists, right? There's something about with this Seven of Cups about the trial and error process, which is going to help you get closer and closer. And there's this like trying a bunch of different things to help you like identify what works best for you. Is it a movement-based therapy? Is it a talk therapy? Is it like doing yoga? You know what I mean? But the other thing that I feel like is making it difficult for you with this Strength card in reverse, you did say you were spent, but it feels like you just don't have any energy. And with this Ten of Pentacles, do you live with your family? Are you close with your family? This feels like with this Ten of Pentacles that like either just like proximity to your family, and even if you don't have proximity to them, it's like proximity to the habits and the behaviors that have been present in your family for generations is something that's influencing you. And then like, because you're trying to redo these things, this is no small feat. It does take a lot of work. I'm going to just keep it honest and a being with you. You know what I mean? But this Ten of Pentacles just feels like it's like, whatever the core of this is, it's just bigger than just you. It's bigger than Casey needing to wake up and make a smoothie one day. Gotcha. And again, that may be the thing. That may be the thing. You know what I mean, my love? Let me get you an action plan. Can we get Casey some? All right, Ari. I did move on to Casey, but I got you next. Can we get... Can we get Casey an action plan? Can we get Casey an action plan, please and thank you? Self-care. Do you take spiritual baths? Action plan for Casey, please and thank you. Two things, right? Self-care, but gotcha. Okay, so I have a video on like spiritual baths on my YouTube channel. I even have a recipe for a spiritual bath in my Stan store, right? If you want to go to my Stan store, scroll down and check that out, right? But this star card is also saying that it's a perspective shift, my love. It really is a perspective shift. Because I'm getting that you don't, they're saying that you do not like the trial and error process because you focus on the error and not the trial, right? Again, taking us back to that Seven of Cups, let's just say like you tried something, you know what I mean? And then you were expecting it to have a certain effect and you didn't have that effect. Let's say you make a smoothie and you wanted the smoothie, you know what I mean, to give you more energy, right? And this is just an example, but you make a green smoothie, you start making green smoothies for breakfast, and then the green smoothies don't give you more energy, right? They don't give you more energy. You were expecting them to give you energy like coffee would, right? And you're just like, well, this isn't working. However, the smoothies did give you more focus, right? You know what I mean? There's this thing of figuring out what works for you, right? Because the smoothie may give you more focus. The smoothie may give you calmer emotions. The smoothies may make you a little more grounded, right? Even though they don't give you energy, but you took the smoothie for energy, but because it didn't work for energy, you're like, forget the smoothie. Gotcha. I see. Very Virgo. Very Virgo. You know what I mean? That makes a lot of sense with this Eight of Pentacles in reverse. And then if you try something and it don't work, you ready to toss it out the window. And there's something about seeing the value in what does work. Again, right? Even going back to yoga. Let's say you start a yoga practice and you want the yoga practice to make you more grounded and, you know, make you very more zen without the day. And it just doesn't do that. However, it makes you feel better in your body. You feel a little more like flexible. You feel less achy, right? Again, this trial and error process is about figuring out what works for you and how it works. And I think something that's good about this is, you know, going in with no expectations, right? If you begin to go into things not assuming how they're going to pay off or what the reaction is going to be, right? Instead of seeing how you feel after you've done it, do a bunch of health conscious things and then pay attention to how you feel once you've done them. And then add that into like this Rolodex. You know what I mean? Have it in a pocketbook. So you know when you're feeling achy, you know what I mean? I'm going to go do some yoga. Right? Or if you need to feel grounded or you need to feel like zen, you need to take a walk, not do yoga. and vice versa, right? With the smoothies, you know what I mean? If you need some energy, you just need to drink some coffee. You know what I mean? But if you need to feel focused and get work done in a Zen state, then you're going to take a green smoothie. Does that make sense? Again, as you were saying, 6 of Cups in reverse, 5 of Swords in reverse. Again, sometimes I feel like in the past, you've done health journeys before in the past and they didn't work, so you might have just given up on them. And you're like, it's never going to work. It's never going to happen. Whoop-de-whoop, wop-de-wop, whatever. But that didn't work, right? There's so many options out there, and I'm not sure how old you are, but this is something I'm starting to learn, right? That like my health journey has to look different. My health journey is going to look different than other people's like health journey, right? And I just know this because of my astrology chart. You know, my 6th house has like Pisces in it. And then I'm not the type of person to do something, you know, every single day at the same time for 5 days a week. It's just not my reality. You know what I mean? But I'm really good at doing something, knowing what needs to be done and making sure that it gets done at any point during the day. Right? Whether it's working out, going for a walk, having a good smoothie. I might not have the green smoothie first thing in the morning, like a lot of people will, you know, turn it into their routine, but I can make sure I have a green smoothie throughout the day. You know what I mean? So there's just like utilizing that information differently and allowing yourself to go through that ego death and that death process and that change and transformation so that you can have a different result than what you've had in the past. And I think that's something else I realized, you know, I was trying a bunch of different things, but Meaux was coming at them the same way. I'm starting to have like different results when it comes to my health and my wellness and my exercise routine because I'm coming at it differently. You know what I mean? I used to go out and find information like, okay, this is my plan. This is what I need to do. This is how it's going to operate, right? And then I'd be really good for 2 weeks, really good for 3 weeks, and then I would just fall off, right? But I've been consistent for about a month now, which is longer than usual. But I've been consistent for about a month now because I'm saying, okay, what does my body want to do today? When it comes to working out and exercising and experiencing things, I let my body take the wheel and not like some plan or goal or some really strategic thing that like I've planned out. Instead now I have the practice of like, oh, I'm going to ask my body, how does my body feel? My body's like, oh, we want to work on arms today. Okay, we'll do that. My body's like, I don't want to do anything. If we do anything, I want to do like a deep stretch yin yoga, right? Where usually I would have just had another workout on the calendar. Right, my love? Let me get you an oracle card. And then I'll send you on your way. Ari, let me know what your question is. No, you just said you wanted to know more about Ian's energy, right? Hello, ancestors, spirit guides, and angels. Let's tap back into Casey's energy. Hey, Madam Scorpio, how you doing? How you doing, Felicia girl? Can we get an oracle card for Casey, please? And thank you again for anybody coming through. If you would like a reading with the action plan, please send $10 or $15 over to my Venmo, PayPal, or Cash App. So try this out. Something that came to mind, or something that was like, I was watching some YouTube video. I can't even tell you the name of it. But the guy talking, he was talking about a woman who hated working out. She hated it. She hated it. She hated it. She hated it. But she was a super extrovert. You know what I mean? And she wouldn't go to the gym. But what she would do, she was really good at joining a sports team or taking classes where there was a group of people where she could go and be social and have a sense of community. Right? So like, can you build a community around being health conscious and like forming like health habits, right? But you are not alone. Isolation, physical connection, community. The older the soul, the deeper the cave. Many star seeds and old souls enjoy their own company. As a Virgo, I know you enjoy your own company. Spending time alone can be comforting and necessary for their vitality, as it allows them to commune their soul and fill up their energetic reserves. especially if they have an underactive or open root chakra and find it hard being human. Many star seeds find it more nourishing to retreat than to spend their time in meaningless conversations and relationships. However, we must remember that we are not here to go about this life alone. Humans are pack animals, and we all need love, company, and the support of others, both emotionally and physically. In our increasingly online world, we can be connected to more people and yet feel more alone and isolated than ever. There's still so much we don't know about the energetic side effects of things like social media. With so many people knowing our news, what is that doing to our auric field? Commonly, we find ourselves in constant conversation, yet lacking the genuine connection of physical community and touch. The main message of this card is to step out of your cave and to physically reach out to those in your life, to replenish when you need to, but to not isolate yourself. This could be seeing friends and family who live nearby or having regular catch up walks with someone. In what ways can you open yourself up to people who are physically in your life, to those who truly know you? And then your journaling or meditation prompt is, how can you reach out to the people in your life physically? Yes, my love? Alrighty, Casey. Thank you for coming back and catching your reading. I hope that helps, but please thank our ancestors, spirit guides, and angels. And until next time, this is XO Mo. I really do hope you figure out your health thing though, my love. Yeah? Okay, but now we're going to tap into Ari's energy. Absolutely, as I am for you. Thank you, beautiful. You know, may your donation and your patience return to you tenfold, Ashe. Yeah. That's good. Yeah. I love support groups. Support groups are great. Okay, y'all are my support group. Y'all are my support group to remember to keep growing and that I do have community and I do have friends and people that are on a similar path as me and constantly like looking to evolve and grow. All right, but let's tap into Ari's energy. Hello, ancestors, spirit guides, and angels. Thank you for delivering those messages over to Casey. We're not going to tap into Ari's energy. And what is it when you say you want to tap into Ian? Do you want to see how Ian is feeling about the relationship, or is there just like you just want to see how Ian is doing? Right. Can we get some information and insights for Ari in regard to her relationship with Ian? Please and thank you. Please and thank you. Okay. Ari would like to know, how is Ian doing? So any information or insights we have for Ari on how her fiance Ian is doing, I'm here to deliver. Please and thank you. Where's y'all married now? Is y'all married now? Is he not your fiance? Is he your husband? How is Ian doing? He's not feeling good. Like energetically, like part of me just wants to say he's not feeling like himself. Okay, come on, husband. Never mind, her husband. It's her husband. It's her husband, y'all. She's mad now. How is Ian feeling? He's just not feeling good. He's not feeling like enough, if I'm being honest. And what is it? The Queen of Wands in reverse. It's like he's not feeling like confident, which I know is like simple. It may be an oversimplification. I want to make sure I'm talking to the camera girl. But this Queen of Wands in reverse and the World card in reverse, there's like a realization that he needs to have about his ability to explore and try new things and just try new things. I'm not sure if he's afraid to try new things and step out of his comfort zone, but there's also something about like taking pride in his appearance, right? With this Queen of Wands in reverse. The Queen of Wands just loves getting dressed up and dolled up and whatever. The thing is, he's trying to like think his way into new experiences and think his way into new money opportunities and think his way out of this like this mental space, but the thinking isn't going to help him. talking isn't even going to help him if I'm being honest. Again, I'm very much getting that it's like exploring new things and trying new things. Right? It's finding things that bring him inspiration and joy and being in alignment with that is going to bring him the most money and fulfillment in purpose and growth. Right? But he's got to be willing to step out of his comfort zone in order to make that happen. Right? Page of Pentacles in reverse, Six of Cups. Again, I think he's worried about providing for un bebe, for you and un bebe. Right? I don't know if he's been like less of a man just because of like, you know, the comparison about how much money you may be making, because you're coming up as the Queen of Pentacles. And he's kind of coming up as the Page. Right? And then even I'm not even sure if he's like tired, but I'm just not sure if he feels like he measures up or if he can measure up. And it's just giving that he's not up for the challenge. He don't feel like he can succeed. Right? But underneath that, we have the Star card. And the Star card, you know, y'all two peas in a pot, because he needs to up his self-care practice as well. And understand that he's on a journey and be willing to grow. Right? Again, like he needs to be interested in the growing process and watering himself and nurturing himself and caring for himself as he does grow. Is he an artist at all? And that's the thing. He still needs to write. He still needs to write. So again, find an open mic night or something like that. Writing is artistic. Writing is a creative thing. But again, that's the thing. It's like he is willing to do whatever it takes, but he's not. His perception about what it is he needs to do is wrong. No shade. Right? His perception is he needs to learn a new skill or do something differently, or just kind of like be a different person or like be a different person. He's like, it kind of feels like if I could just make myself into X, Y, and Z, everything will work out, which isn't the tea. It's not the truth. All right. It's not the truth. The thing is like, again, he needs to put himself in places and spaces around people where opportunities are going to come to him. Right? No. That's the thing. Look, this is an issue that a lot of the boys are happening. So if any boys or masculine energies are watching this right now, working harder is not the way to go. I'm just keep it a bean. I'm just keep it a buck for you. Working harder is not the way to go for anybody. And masculine energy has a really hard time understanding that, because we've lived in a society for so long where just like if you needed to get anything, you just have to work harder, which is not the case. The energy on the planet is shifting and it's becoming more feminine. And feminine energy is about being in an alignment and resting and allowing things to come to you as you place yourself in the energy and vibration of joy, of emotional intelligence, nurturing, caring, and what? Self-care. Because when you do those things, the opportunities will come to you. But when you're working hard, the opportunities cannot meet you where you're at because you're always on the move. Again, downtime and resting is very important. Even if we're just not talking about like mental health, spiritual health, and physical health, you know what I mean? The benefits of it is that the right opportunities have an easier time finding you once you still yourself, and you have an easier time seeing those opportunities come in, right? But what was it? I was also telling my friend that like he always has a list and he's just got to knock out as many things as possible on the list. But again, it's funny because he got that what is it, that Queen of Wands in reverse as well, which is like feminine energy of trying something new. What was it? He had gotten the impulse to like take a walk and put his feet in the grass. But he was like, I'm only going to do that once I finish X, Y, and Z. No.
No. You're not living in balance with your feminine energy. And your feminine energy says, you receive the impulse to take a walk and put your feet in the grass today. So that's something you need to do today. Not, you know what I mean, putting it on the docket of this masculine ass list that you have. Right? Hey, Yusuf, the collective is over, my love. Yeah, I've been online for about 2.5 hours now. Again, I still have a bit of energy, if I'm being honest. So if anybody else would like a reading, please send $10 or $15 over to the Venmo, PayPal, or Cash App. But if not, I might hop off pretty soon. And it's like, no, this energy needs to go to new opportunities and experiences. The last time I see him start to be more happy and more himself was when we had COVID and couldn't work. And he had no choice but to sit there and be creative. Yeah. Very much that. And that's the thing. That's what I was telling other people. Like, again, creative energy is going to rule, especially, again, like all this water energy. We have multiple planets in Cancer, multiple energy planets in Pisces. And then, like, North Node, Jupiter, and Taurus. Like, girl, I do believe that we have Mars and Leo. Uranus is still in Taurus. But we just have a lot of feminine energy. So people just need to get feminine. If I'm gonna just keep it a being, people just need to get feminine and get creative. Right? So like something that would be helpful is like finding, I don't know if it's like a first Friday or, like an artist get together. Maybe look on, what is it? Eventbrite, for some free artist events. You know what I mean? Especially if he's a wordsmith. Yeah, become one of the creative girlies. Because living in that vibration of fulfillment is going to do so much more for him than just being out here trying to work himself to the bone. Femme queen. Yes. Yeah. Let me get you a little bit more information. Can we get Ari some more information? In regards to, what she can let her man know, or anything Ian needs to know to get some encouragement going. Any information or insight you can leave Ari with. It is greatly appreciated. How can Ari help Ian? I got on so early today. I got on at like 8 o'clock and it's just 10:30 right now, even though I've been on for like 2.5 hours. So what is it? So you like it when I get on early? I like it when I get on early too, girl. Okay. Six of Cups, Two of Cups in reverse. Take this with a grain of salt. Do you read tarot? Do you read your own tarot cards? But part of it feels like, I don't know, again, like I feel like, because you broke up with him, right? Let me just pull some cards. Yeah. I think the history of that breakup still might be, he may still be thinking about it a little bit. You know what I mean? I think the history of his breakup and whatever it was you told him when y'all did break up still may be influencing him and his confidence, right? His ability to feel like the Queen of Wands. Do you think it's rare when RuPaul performs? Do you think it's rare? I don't know. I don't have an answer to that question. Because I feel like whenever RuPaul is on RuPaul's Drag Race, he's performing. If you're talking about lip syncing, I think that could be another thing. But, RuPaul also performs at all the finales. Sorry, I got distracted. But back to you, Ari. I just don't know if he's still thinking about it or if y'all need to have a conversation about it. Because what happened? What did you tell him? Because it kind of seems like he may be keeping some information to himself in regards to how he felt after the breakup, or did you just say that you didn't want to be with him anymore? 8 of Cups in reverse. I think y'all need to I just feel like he's carrying around energy from the breakup or the breakup conversation, and he needs to put that down so that he can pick up a new reality, a new future, or a new something else. And just ask him about it. Just ask him about it if he remembers, if he's thinking about it, if it's on his mind. See, I got a reading, and they said that, our initial breakup, you may be thinking about it. Are you thinking about it? If not, you can drop it and let it go. But if he is, let's talk about it because they mentioned that, it may be influencing your confidence or the way you think about yourself. And I don't want that to happen. I want to make sure that we can move forward together and create a new happy future without the past weighing us down. I feel like every episode he performs, but they cut it out. That's what I think. And they said he wears sweatpants. Do you think that's true? Like when he's sitting behind the table? When RuPaul is sitting behind the table, do I think he's wearing sweatpants? I could believe it. I could believe it. I don't think so. I don't think so. But I do feel like he be wearing the same kind of silhouette all the time. And then once he behind the table, he could pull the dress up a little bit and put on some sweatpants. It's possible. It's possible for a plain yellow pumpkin to become a golden carriage. Impossible. How y'all doing on TikTok? Yeah. I basically tell him that if he didn't try to grow and be better, I was leaving. I can be very harsh. Well, that's the thing. And he is willing to try and grow. But again, I think a way that a lot of men get caught up, and I got to make this video. I got to make a video about comparison. That a lot of men try to compare themselves to others, especially creative men. They try to compare themselves, to men with corporate jobs that are making tons of money and then the breadwinner and the provider. So I wouldn't doubt that anything I said in the past would stick with him. You know what I mean? So if that just may be it. You know what I mean? That comparison, because I don't feel like, because just kind of what I'm getting, I think the specifics about him getting better might have been left afloat. You just needed him to be better, and you didn't care how he got better as long as it was better. But in his mind, better was getting a job and making more money and doing more. That don't need to. You ain't got to feel bad about that. You do not got to feel bad about that. Why do you feel bad? What did you do other than express yourself and your true emotions? There's nothing wrong with doing that. And again, you know how I say, sometimes people's feelings got to be hurt in order for them to grow. In order for them to get to that 9 of Cups, they got to have grief and loss and sorrow and regret
so that once they actually accomplish the fulfillment, they can actually value it because they had to work through those hardships. Right? It's a part of the process. So I don't think you should feel bad. Don't you start feeling bad. Don't you start feeling bad because of something you said way back when. Look. That could be it, girl. You see? We didn't came full circle. Full circle. Yeah. But all right, y'all. I think I'm gonna go. I love you too, friend. But yeah, I think I'm gonna go. You know, it's pretty quiet over here on TikTok. I love his song Star Baby by RuPaul. I mean, like the Mama Ru album was amazing, like Catwalk. That was my favorite one. I don't have a favorite album, if I'm being honest. But I really like Mother. Mother is really good. Let me see. It's a bunch of songs I like. Guess who's back in the house? Heels click clack in the bow. Find that frame in it, divine so heavenly. Body like wow. Yeah, Call Me Mother. And I really liked Catwalk. I really like Catwalk. Catwalk did something for me. Of course, Ari, my love. Anytime. I love you, friend. You have a good night. And I love y'all over here on TikTok and on YouTube. I'm headed out tonight. But thanks for popping in, J Love Summer. I appreciate you, friend. That's the thing. Jay, I guess I'll close out on TikTok. Good night, y'all. Jay, who do you think is going to win? Are you watching All Stars? Jay? Guess who's back in the house? Guess who's back in the house?
Putting the same ingredient inside of a formula, and it's just something needs to be changed or switched. All right, you also have surrender to the divine. Allow something to just happen in the way that it needs to happen. Take inspired action.
Let me close that. Divine so heavenly, divine. Body like wow. Get together in this house. I could use a meditation session. If I meditated, I'd probably do better. I gotta create these briefs, edit the videos tomorrow. I may be able to do something tonight, but I kind of want to do a razzle dazzle. I'm sorry. Brief. All right. Thank you for hopping in, Jay. Jay Love Summer. I'm not sure if there's a lag. Do you think bro don't tuck when you wear your... I don't know, Jay. I do not know. I feel like he tucks, though. I feel like RuPaul tucks. Yeah. But all right, Jay. I'm headed out. Have a good night, my love. I'll see you later, Jay. Buenos noches.